What's going on, guys? My name is Zanoviz and welcome back to another Forza Horizon 5 video, and today we're going to be checking out the Ford SVT Lightning that came with this Series 7 update. That's going to be an amazing freaking truck to drive around this thing, this whole game, right? It is a car pass vehicle, so you guys do need car pass. If not, you just buy it individually. But yeah, we're going to be checking it out today, seeing if it's worth it for you guys to buy it, if you guys are going to buy it individually. But yeah, we're gonna check it out. Before we get started though, if you guys just missed the last video, that means you're not subscribed. Alright, that's what that means. It means you're not subscribed and you don't have the bell on. You don't have the stupid little bell, you don't have it turned on. You need to turn it on and you need to be subscribed, that way you don't miss another video, right? But it was about this thing. We did a budget drag car build in this game. Off the auction house. It is a very quick little car. Very respectably fast, but do a little pull really quick for you guys. So first gear and launch. Obviously not the fastest thing because we are doing a budget car. It's not supposed to be the fastest thing ever, right? Oh shoot. It's fine. Anyways, let's get into it with today's video. Alright guys, but before we get started, seriously though, subscribe. We're trying to make it to 800 subs by the end of April. We got a couple more days, so hopefully we can get that going. We need 15 more of you guys to subscribe, right? And basically, just join the useless gang. If you're subscribed, you're already useless like me. That's the best thing ever, right? So, subscribe, join the useless gang. Just do it. All right, just do it. Okay. We have the F-150 SVT Lightning from 2003. 380 horsepower, 450 foot-pounds of torque. It weighs 4,670 pounds because it is a truck. That's why it weighs so much. Out of a 5.4 liter supercharged engine. Super cool. So we're gonna get up in this. Yes, I want to get it. We have a couple colors to choose from. So we have like this midnight blue looking thing, which looks super good. Like a gray, lighter blue, and a white. I'm going to do the lighter blue just because it looks cool. So yes, I want to get it. And it is free for me because I do have car pass already. Like I said, this is a car pass car. So you're going to need to buy it. Either you buy the car individually or you just buy car pass in its entirety. Which I would definitely recommend buying car pass in its entirety because you get a lot of other cool cars and trucks like the Tundra and some other cool stuff. The Tundra is the only one that I know off the top of my head, so there is that. So let's do a little walk around of this thing. Can we pop the hood? Yes, we can. Look at that. Supercharged 5.4 liter Ford engine from SVT, which is the special vehicle technology or special vehicle team from Ford. Open up the doors. It is fairly standard for 2003. You have the plastic dash all over there. Plastic dash up there. Seats are nothing special either. So yeah, it's just some white gauges over there on that side. We can pop up over there to the other side. You have your outlet exhausts right here on the side. I don't know if they're quad tip outlets. No, it's only on the right side. It's dual tip on the right side exhaust. The back does open. Super cool bed space if you need to haul some stuff. Some sheets of plywood maybe. Alright, coming over to this side, you do have your gauges. Like I said, they're like white gauges. You have all your switches over here for your lights, and you have your radio switches and AC switches over here. Very standard. This is not a manual SVT Lightning either, so there is that. Can we get the frick out? Jeez, every single time. Every time. You do have like a little step right here, right next to the gas filler. So you can easily jump over the bed if you needed to, and there's some more steps right here on the back. Super easy stuff and cool stuff that you can do there. And that's basically about it. You have your Ford SVT Lightning badge over here. This is a Lightning, okay? The new Ford Lightning is not a Lightning. They shouldn't even call it a Lightning. It's like when they called the Mustang the Mach-E Mustang, right? They shouldn't have called it a Mustang because it's not a Mustang. It's just a Mach-E, like seriously. And then over here, this is a Lightning. This is an actual true Lightning, not the freaking electric crap that we have nowadays. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Because for realsy though, this was a Lightning, and this is what looked super cool back then, and it still does today. All right, guys, we're starting the race in our 5.4 liter supercharged engine, little SVT Lightning. And here is some useless information about the SVT Lightning. So, this thing had a top speed of about 147 miles an hour. It was considered the fastest truck of the time back in 2003. Actually, no, that's wrong. Back in 2002 or 2000, it was the fastest truck because 2003 is the year that the SRT-10 Ram came out, and that one had a top speed of 155, I believe. So for a truck, it was a V10 powered truck. That thing was freaking flying down the straights, like seriously though. But another useless, part of information or a bit of information, this thing was made famous by Fast and Furious, right? So this thing did come out in the first Fast and Furious movie, and it basically changed a lot of people's image or like idea of what Ford was doing back then. So when the movie came out, a lot of people saw that the Lightning was in there, and Lightnings just blew up in sales, and like a lot of people started charging a lot more to like secondhand sell them because that movie made it so famous. It's like the GTRs nowadays as well. The R34s are very expensive because of that movie, and so are the Supras. The Supras are also expensive because of those movies. So there is that. There's that information, right? This truck is doing fairly well. We are in 8th place. I'm going to concentrate for the second lap and see if I can get up some spaces. Alright, going into the third lap, I was able to make it to 5th place. Looks like we're going to be able to go into 4th place. Boom. Just like that. Easy stuff. Cornering in this thing is okay. For a truck, it's actually very, very good. And I'm very surprised that it'll handle corners as well as it is. Because trucks are usually like super heavy, right? So going into corners, they usually plow and understeer a lot. This one's doing very, very well. It actually oversteers sometimes, because the amount of power going to the rear wheels is like a lot. So, oh god, that was a horrible corner. Alright guys. Ooh, I did not hit that wall right there. 4th place is what we're going to take this Lightning in. Super, super cool stuff. We made it from 8th place. It actually went up all the way to 4th, which is not bad. Not the fastest thing, obviously, by any means, but it did very, very well. So there is that. Alright guys, so we're here at the upgrade shop. I want to see what kind of engine swaps we can do. We have quite a bit of engine swaps. Wow. 6.2 liter V8, 415 horsepower. 6.7 liter, we can throw in the diesel in this thing. Nice. A racing V8. A racing 3 liter inline 6 turbo. A 2.6 liter inline 6 twin turbo. And a 7.4 liter V8 twin turbo, putting out 1750 horsepower. We have to go with that one. We definitely have to go with that one. The only thing about that is that there is no engine mods, right? So that's the amount of power you can get, and that's it. Oh wow, look at that. Got a little spoiler lip going on right there. We can do that one. Side skirts. We have side skirts. Oh, they're little mud flaps. We don't need that. We do not need that. And we can do a little hood. Look, it's a vented hood. I like that. I'm doing that one. Perfect. Alright, tires. We do need better tires, especially for the amount of power we're going to have. We need the best amount of tire. 325. We should be able to go a lot fatter than that, I feel. But fine. That is fine. Let's go all the way out with both front and rear tires. Boom. And then we do need to make the front bigger as well. Or like wider tire as well. 325s in the front. So pretty squared off. Not going to lie. Transmission. We're going to upgrade the entire thing. We do have upgraded brakes. We're going to throw those on. And let's go. Wow, look at that. That slammed to the ground. Drift suspension like doesn't even change it anymore. That is freaking slammed to the ground. And if you wanted to rally suspension it, you could. I'm going to leave it on like slammed. Basically slammed. That's hard slammed right there. And then roll bars front and back. And let's do a full weight reduction minus 1,004 pounds, dude. This thing now weighs 3,606 pounds. Absolutely insane. So we have 1,750 horsepower. Our lateral G's went from a 1.2 all the way up to a 1.7. And we weigh 3,606 pounds with 1,750 horsepower. We are at the middle of S1 class at 848. And it's going to cost us 114,000 credits. So let's buy that really quick. And let's take this thing back to the race and see what this thing can do now that it has all these upgrades. I have a feeling we're not going to do that good. This thing's going to turn into a drift monster. That's literally what's going to happen. Alright, so we're starting the race in our 1,750 horsepower SVT Lightning. We do not have any grip whatsoever. For realsy though. Like, 1,750 horsepower is way too much, like, for this truck. Honestly though. Ooh, it's taking the corner very well. Well, because I'm not like flooring it in frickin' Like, I don't know. I'm not flooring it out of the corner, basically. Nah, dude. We cannot catch grip for realsy. 5th gear. And it's spinning its wheels on every bump. Brakes are good. Ooh, wow. So 5th gear around the corner, flat out. It's good, but we're too slow out of the corner. Like, everybody else... What the heck? Everybody else is, like, a lot faster than us. Like, it is so crazy how fast everybody else is. Yeah, nah. We can't, dude. There's no way we can do anything anymore. This thing turns into a drift monster. 1,750 horsepower. Like, there's no way to control it. Unless you put all-wheel drive, but I don't want to do that. That's cheating. Basically, that is cheating. Alright then, 1,750 horsepower is too much for race slicks on this thing. So we're going to have to put some drag slicks on. In terms of like going around the racetrack like this, on drag slicks, it's not going to work. It will not be happy, but it'll help us with our top speed run. So that's exactly what we're going to do after this race, because holy shoot, this thing cannot do anything. Alright guys, so we're here at the highway. We're going to test this thing out in a top speed run. So we have our drag tires already put on. It looks super, super sick. So let's boost launch it and go. Ooh, quite a bit of wheel spin offline. 2nd gear catches grip though. This thing actually might be a really, really good drag truck. But right now I just wanted to test out how fast this thing can go in a straight line, basically. And we're already at 220 miles an hour. That is crazy. 230? Holy shoot, bro. 6th gear. Oh, we're swaying a lot because of the drag tires, dude.
You have arrived at your destination.
200 and... Bro, we gained speed so fast. 230 already, again. 235. We should be able to hit 240 miles an hour. For this thing, dude, 240 is stupid fast. Like, a truck has no business going 240 miles an hour. Full realsy, though. Like, honestly, 240 miles an hour in a truck, nah. No thank you. 245, bro. We're almost 250. We're pushing 246. 246 miles an hour is the fastest this thing is going to go with its current tune. Pretty sure if other people tune it and you get better tunes, you can go a little bit faster, but 246 miles an hour in this thing already, and it's like on a bass tune, like crap tune. That is insane. Now, I'm not going to drive this thing around in 1,750 horsepower mode all the time. Like, honestly, I'm going to go back probably to the stock engine, upgrade it to about 1,000 horsepower or 800 horsepower even, and then just drive it like that. It'll be like a normal little Ford Lightning truck that has 800 horsepower, right? So I think that would be like the best thing to do. But honestly, I think it's worth it. This thing has a little bit of mods. You have a hood, some skirts, which gives you mud flaps, and you have a little wing on the back. Looks super, super cool, super clean. The truck itself, it just looks like, I'm happy that they're adding more trucks to the game. More trucks like this to the game, because honestly, that is American culture. And since this game is based in Mexico, a lot of the American trucks are actually being imported into Mexico. And some of the trucks that I've seen are some trucks like these, right? Some Ford SVT Lightnings, just because people over there want a cool, fast truck, want something that's like I don't know, they just want something fast. Because in Mexico, they do a lot of road racing, like a lot of road racing, and it's just cool, dude. I love the way they're thinking, and I love Forza for adding another truck like this, especially since they're going to be adding the TRD Tacoma as well within the next 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that if you guys do want to check that out with me here on the channel. Subscribe if you're new, join the useless gang, and I can get you a lot more useless videos and useless information here on this channel. Anyways, that's where I'm going to wrap it off. So I definitely recommend copping this thing. Buy a car pass in general, right? I think it's like $10 or less than $10. So I definitely recommend just buying car pass in its entirety, just so you can get all the other cool cars like this. Anyways, thanks a ton for watching. Hope you guys have an outstanding day. Oh shoot, swap the camera. There you go. Hope you guys have an outstanding day. Catch you guys in the next video.